Let's talk to Dan Weiss. Dan, good morning.
Hey.
Hey, thanks for getting up, man. Thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate it. Love your blog. Ask a guy who likes fatchicks.blogspot.com.
It's funny. Super funny.
It's hilarious. You really are into bigger girls, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's offensive to say fat chicks. Do you say fat chicks?
I say fat chick.
Are the women offended when you say that?
You know, sometimes, like, it's funny because it offends people who aren't fat, like, who worry about it more than people who are
embrace
aware of guys who, you know, like, we're really casual, but people who are really sensitive about the word fat, they're kind of sensitive about everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not actually fat yourself, are you?
No, I would definitely not consider myself fat. I'm about 5'6" and 130 pounds.
He's my size.
Oh, okay.
He's exactly the same height and weight as me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You don't want to be fat, do you, Dan?
No.
No, you want to stay small and you like the larger lady. At what point did you realize that this is what you were into, what your preference was?
Pretty much the same time I realized I like girls. I was 12 or 13 or so, and finding porn for the first time, and, started noticing I was looking at, like, bigger and bigger boobs, and then, you know, when you find bigger boob sites, it's just kind of like, oh, there's fat girls, and it's like, oh, I like big everywhere.
Is it big just like fat, or like you into pregnant girls, too?
I'm not, like, looking for them, but they're all right. I mean, like, honestly, like, all women are attractive to me, but I just lean towards fat girls.
But so pregnant chicks not out of the equation then, not out of the. I mean, you would consider
maybe like a one-time thing or something. You
just
know?
to say you did it.
Right.
It's on your bucket list.
Fat bucket list.
Yeah, why not?
And you say that a lot of people are in denial, that if they just, open up their minds, that they would probably be into larger individuals as well.
How much of the U.S. is supposed to be fat or overweight? You know, like more than 50%?
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole obesity epidemic or whatever. Who's having sex with all these people?
Yeah.
Someone is. And
Skinny white dudes.
They're not enjoying it. I'm sure there's a lot of people who kind of haven't even thought, am I into this, who've been with a fat person, who've enjoyed being with one.
You were about to say you'd like to jiggle her fat. Is that like a thing you really do?
Yeah. I mean, like, me and my girlfriend, we're really casual about whatever. Like, I'll be like, playing with her belly or something. Like, first of all, it's hot. Like, it's soft. It's fun to play with and stuff. It's just like I said in the article, it's like one big boob. I mean, if you like feeling boobs, I really don't see why
one big
you
boob.
wouldn't like
never thought about
playing
it.
with, I don't know, like fatty
there you
arms
go.
or something. It's all made of the same thing. Let's say, like, I look at fat porn. I could get any porn.
Right.
But I choose, so...
What's the smallest you will go, Dan?
I'm not too picky as long as the girl's hot, so...
But hot to you is fat,
but
so she's got to be kind of chubby.
it's funny because I lost my virginity to a thin Asian girl, which would be like most people's dream, or most guys, I guess. But
very petite.
Mm-hmm.
But it just didn't. It didn't do it for you because there was nothing to jiggle when you were done. Like you didn't have anywhere soft to lay your head. You didn't have a big boob to play with.
Is it true that bigger girls are better in bed than skinnier girls?
For me, mostly.
Me too.
It's not like a hard truth that you guys are all missing out on something. If you're not into fat girls, you're not going to like fat girls in bed.
I just heard the theory that like super hot, like model type girls are really bad in bed because they're so hot that they don't have to try at anything. And then like bigger girls or girls that not necessarily the rest of society finds attractive are better in bed because they have to try harder to make up for the fact that they don't feel as attractive.
Or they just embrace their body type.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and any woman that is comfortable with who she is and her body type is going to be better in bed.
Right.
She's going to embrace it. If you're with a super skinny girl that's super conscious about her weight, even though she might have a great body, she's not going to give you all she's got in bed because she's not going to feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, exactly.
But
if you're with a fat girl who wants the lights off and doesn't want you to see her or anything, like she's probably not going to suddenly secretly be some animal or something. She's going to be a little nervous.
Right.
Okay.
Dan, what turns you on the most? Is it the triple chin, stretch marks?
I mean, that stuff, it's cute. Like, I'm okay with it. But, I like boobs, bellies, butts. I like big arms. It's all part of the package.
All right, Dan, the website is askaguywholikesfatchicks.blogspot.com. We'll link that up on our website, 1045snx.com. One more question before we let you go, Dan. What's the biggest misconception about chubby chasers?
I guess just that we're some kind of freak or fetish or something. We're just like you guys. We just date bigger girls. We prefer them, and we don't talk about it as much. But I hope that because of me, we start maybe.
And back in the day, women were bigger in general. That is what men went after because they could, reproduce easier. They were, I mean, seriously, they were looked at.
No, I know.
Back when we were cavemen.
No, but seriously, I mean, like as the years progressed, women are told to get skinnier and skinnier.
Yeah, that's
and skinnier.
true. That's true. I see
Marilyn
what you're saying.
Monroe was a size 14.
Oh, was she really?
Yes.
Really? Shut up.
So they didn't have size 0 then, so the sizes have shrunk too. But yeah,
Exactly.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad.
She was a voluptuous
We're
woman.
so superficial.
And that's what men wanted because they were healthy, they were nourished, could take care of the family.
Dan
Makes
Weiss,
sense.
check out the blog, askaguywholikesfatchicks.blogspot.com. Dan, thanks again for agreeing to come on the show. We appreciate it, man. Best of luck, okay?
Thanks so much for having me.
You got it, man. Morning After's back next at SNX.
I'll get out headlines on 104.5 SNX.